Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be here on such a landmark occasion for Covidien in India. About 3.5 years ago, I came to India to set up the business for Covidien. We didn't have a lot of presence at the time in India. We had a similar press conference, very similar to this, but we had a lot of lofty ambitions and aspirations. We talked about having R&D on the ground. We talked about clinical education. We talked about growing our business many times over. Today is a great day when a lot of that comes together. We now have an R&D presence here. So it's an immensely pleasing day for me personally to see how we are making that commitment to India and how we are going to build a long-term presence and commitment in this country. Firstly, a thank you to all the media people who are here today to share with us such a special occasion, as well as a big thank you to a lot of the internal dignitaries that have taken time off their busy schedules to be here to share with us this happy occasion. A little bit about Covidien. Covidien is a large global medical devices player. We have operations in over 65 countries, selling products in over 140 countries. $11.6 billion of revenue generated across the world, and manufacturing sites in 37 countries. So it's a pretty substantial global company with a significant global footprint. We're a truly global player. We have a well-positioned, diverse portfolio of products and technologies, and I will talk a little bit more in detail in my subsequent slides on what they are. We have a history of innovation and quality. This is something that we are extremely proud of, and I will talk a little bit more in my subsequent slides on what that means. Over the last few years, we have been a listed company for the last 4.5 years, and we have built an extremely good track record of solid financial performance, which has included above average top-line growth, gross margin improvements, and solid cash flow. We have outperformed many of our peer groups, who are all substantial, well-known global multinationals. And the analyst community has been extremely happy the way that the company has performed over the last 4.5 years. And last but not least, we're a leading player across the entire portfolio. So most of the products that we are in, we either are market leaders or aspire to be market leaders in that, and always like to bring cutting-edge technology to play. A little bit of history here. How the word Covidien came about. This has been very carefully selected, and it actually means a lot to every individual working in the company. This is derived from two words, co, the Latin word for together, and vi, which means life in Latin. So in other words, it's that together we work with medical practitioners and collaborate with them to bring better quality outcome for life. Okay, so these are some very carefully selected words, but it means a lot to all the Covidien employees across the world.